and film a video.
You're trying my patience. That's what you're trying.
I need to do my edges because I forgot to do those. I don't care because I'm going out.
Listen to me.
What?
You open the door for me.
What if I'm not here?
If you're not here, then don't.
Goodbye. Hello people, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Tanai here from Clothes Over People. I know you guys are probably tired of me doing videos on makeup and anything else instead of actually doing stuff that pertains to my name, Clothes Over People, but I will be doing some clothes as well. It's just going to be a mixture of both, okay? The name's just catchy. That's it. Obviously the intro to this video, I flopped because that video was filmed a few days ago. With me arguing with my sister, but basically it just flopped, so I'm having to redo it again today. So today I am discussing what products I use for my hair, my face. I also show you how I get this look, this cute little look here, this little faux bun look, this natural faux bun look. So I'm going to go straight into it and I hope you like it. So first things first, my hair, I just washed it or just put it under the shower when I was doing the shower. So I am going to be doing a bun look today. You have seen me with this one particular bun, so I'm going to be doing that today. So the first product I use is Shea Moisture's Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. So it's got shea butter, peppermint, apple cider vinegar. Normally I section my hair with this. I don't actually have a lot in here and I'm waiting for my Amazon delivery driver to bring me my packages. So I don't really like section my hair, I just kind of just get it wherever I can get it, specifically more the ends of my hair because they're probably the most like dry and brittle. So I make sure that they are moisturized as much as I can. See, it's a good thing I ordered a new conditioner because look, it's all gone. All gone. Right, so when you've done that, so I just want to point out, yeah, the front of my hair, I've got heat damage. This isn't actually my curl pattern at all. It's heat damaged because my dumb ass decided, oh, that was my eye. Ooh, that was close. My silly self decided to straighten my hair one time to match this wig that I had. so my hair is pretty much a mess. So I'm gonna have to trim it at some point. Right, so the next thing we're gonna do, I've got this like wet tangle teaser that I use. It's got hair in it. I know, I use it a lot. I'm just gonna comb through the hair. I love like combing through my hair and seeing this. I love seeing this. I'm just gonna put a slow-mo right here. Okay, so I do use a little bit of this black Jamaican castor oil. I hated it when I first started doing my hair when I was younger, like maybe about 18, 19. I hated using Jamaican castor oil because one time I put the whole thing in my hair from roots to ends, and it literally is very heavy, so you don't need a lot. So I literally just like pour some in my hand, and then I literally just do that. Oh, that dropped. And you can just take the rest in your, and you just put it in your scalp. And just massage it. I would have time to I would actually go and do it by separating it all, but to be honest, I'm lazy, so this is what you'll get in. As you can see, my hair's already kind of parted, so I won't be touching that. Then I take a little bit of this. It's quite old, but it's an oil moisturizer from Creme of Nature. It's the Argan oil one. You might hear some noise in the background, and that is because my sister is doing a Zoom meeting right now. Corona, right? COVID, this is the new normal. So I'll put a little bit of that in my hands and I just rub it through my hair, especially at the front and the ends. Right, while I allow my scalp to kind of take in the nutrients, I'll talk about what I use for my moisturizer on my skin. So I just realized that I forgot one, so 1 second. Okay, so now to move on to the stuff that I use on my my face whilst I work this in. This works into my scalp. I'm not sure if it is actually working into my scalp, but who knows. We're just gonna pretend that it does. First product is the Pixi Retinol Tonic. This is the Retinol Jasmine the Flower Smoothing Toner. So I use this first on my face. So I'll put it on a little pad. You only need a little bit, you don't need a lot, because it's not that deep. So I just actually just wiped out on my face like so. I love it because it's so cooling. Like, I just feel like if you're having like a not so good skin day, I think it's really good to use this for your skin. And it smells like, well, it smells like lavender, but it smells delicious. So that is me. So I do that, make sure my face is good, and then then I go on to use the Ordinary, the Alpha Arbutin one. I just got this one from ASOS as well because I was running out, but I swear by this product. I don't actually know what it does, but I swear by it just because it gives my skin like a brighter look, and it really brightens the dark spots that I have on my face. I know I don't have a lot, but yeah, it helps. So I just take like a little drop and I put some on my forehead, underneath here, here, and here. And then I rub it in, like so. And let that just sit for a little while. The next thing I'm going to use is this K-Beauty product called OK, and it's a firming eye cream. I don't know if you can see that well. Yeah, it's a firming eye cream. It's supposed to hydrate and depuff. I love the smell of it and I like the feel of it, and I like how it leaves my eyes feeling really hydrated underneath here. I found that now that I've started putting on more makeup on my face, it has helped a lot, because normally I've said about like the bags underneath my eyes. I find that whenever I put makeup over them before I started using this, my bags were like really, like they're still visible but they're less visible. They don't look as heavy, but I don't know whether that's a makeup routine that I'm doing, or I don't know if it's this, but we'll see. So normally I put that, you only need a little bit of it. For some reason I always put more on one eye than the other. I don't know why. I do it with my concealer as well. And you just like massage it into your eyes, like here. And you just let it sit. Let it sit. And as soon as I put this on, like my eyes just feel so like relaxed and like it's been giving some really good TLC. Now, I have got a moisturizer that I use, and it's this one. It's the Simple Protecting Light Moisturizer. I think that they've changed the packaging because I recently just ordered one and I just opened it up and I was like, this does not look the same. So this one just says Hydrating Light Moisturizer. So I think they're the same one, but they've just changed the packaging. So this is my new one, so I'm not touching that. I still have a little bit in here. I like to restock on all my beauty products like as soon as possible because I really don't like needing something and not being able to get it when I actually need it. So then I use the moisturizer. I need a little bit, you don't need a lot, and I basically just moisturize around, except around the eyes because obviously the eyes already have the thing and I don't want to mix them together. So I'll just get the main parts. And this moisturizer is a staple for me because no matter what, I can always count for it to be to moisturize my skin. And what's even better about this is sometimes I even like, if I forget my hand cream out or some cream at home and I'm out, I normally use this to cream my hands and it really be working. So I'm gonna continue. Okay, that's it for my skincare. Right, back to the hair now. So I'm gonna separate my hair into three sections. One in the back and then two at the front. Don't worry about parting because it's not necessary. I've already got my hair pretty parted in the middle. Whether it's straight or not is another story. So I just literally part down the middle, down where I want it to be, and then I take a hairband and I just place it here. And then I take the other hairband and place that here. I don't know if place that here. And then what I do is, so you're just left with this back bit. So I'm gonna brush through the back bit again with my brush, with my tangle teaser. So I just go through that. So once that's fully brushed through, we are going to get out the heavy duty eco styler. We're gonna open it. I like to put H's before my words. If you haven't noticed that I do that, then I'm sorry. And then what I do is I like to, someone taught me this trick and honestly it gives you the sleekest look ever. So what I do is I separate my hair from here, and then I put the Higo styler not exactly on my scalp, but close enough. And then I take my hard brush and you, 1 second. You take the hard brush and you just brush through it. And you keep doing that until you get all the way to the top. So. Once you've done that, you give your hair one small brush through with the Tangle Teezer or whatever brush you want to use. And then we're going to get hairband and we're going to put that all together. So it looks messy, but it works. So I try not to do my hair at the back, especially where the nape of my neck is, too tight, because I have a really sensitive scalp. So if my hair is too tight, I cry. So you're just gonna put it into a bun. The reason why I say put it into a little bun, mini bun thing, is because when your hair's in this hairstyle, obviously the gel's quite drying. Well, everything that you do, like just different environmental factors, all of that stuff makes your hair quite dry. So you want to keep the ends like nice and moisturized. So that's why I put it in a bun instead of having it in a puff. We're going to move on to the others, to both sides now. So we're basically going to do the same thing that we did with the back, but I can show you different techniques. So I'll show you how to do it if you want it really sleek and flat and laid to the guards. I'll show you on this side, and then on this side I will just do what I was doing with the other one and be a bit more rushed with it, right? So we're gonna start off again with just combing it through. Make sure it's combed through. It's easier to work with the front part of my hair. The front part of my hair is the easiest to work with. I don't know, maybe it's because it's more manipulated more than the back, but so if you wanted to just go into smaller sections like so. and then comb it through. And what you can do with every layer that you do, you brush it back. I know this hair is in the front, but you brush it back and then you add a hairband to it. So every time you you separate a bit, you put the gel on, comb it through, and then you attach it. Put the gel on, comb it through, and then you attach it. So rightio. You can do it as tight or as small as you want to. I have to do mine very loose because I'm telling you, like, my hair does not like tension at all. And then this is the last piece. You literally just and then you get and then you just don't worry about it looking white because you can easily, well, it dries, so it's not white. It's just a mixture of the conditioner with the leave-in conditioner. I mean the leave-in conditioner with the Eco Styler. That's what happens. So I'm just gonna do what I was doing. See, even now, like, I feel like my hair is too tight and it's pulling on things it should not be. So we're gonna do this side now. When I tell you, like, yeah, I do not like tight hair, I really don't. It's honestly an issue. Okay, rightio. True comb through. Yeah, look at the length. Look at the length. No one can ever tell me that my hair is not long. The shrinkage is real. And then yeah, if I'm in a rush, I literally just grab the whole thing. The whole thing, and I add a hairband to it, and that's it. Like I said, I know how to do my hair so I can get it as sleek as I want it to, but they're just two options just in case you lot wanted it. And then whatever is left, you just brush back, and that is me. So I'm going to let my hair sit under my headscarf for a little bit. If you feel like your hair needs a bit more, I don't like to get my hair put too much on there, but if you feel like it needs to be smoother, by all means just make it flatter. I'm gonna go and get a headscarf, and I'll be back. Rightio, so I have got my headscarf on to just lay everything down. I forgot a really important part of my skincare. So when I go to the shower, I wash my face with this simple refreshing facial wash. Really good. You cannot, it's just really good. It's really good. So that's what I use before I put on my toner and all the rest of that jazz. So I thought I would talk through my makeup with you guys because I've been getting a lot of questions about it. So I thought I would let you know what I use for what. So to start off, I normally get this little brush thing and I brush up my eyebrows and then do that, do all that good stuff. Then I have an angled brush. It's dirty at the moment, it's got product on it, but you need an angled brush like this to kind of, I don't know, make the sharpness more sharp. And this brush is a bit faded, but it's by Morphe. So most of my brushes are from Morphe, and I got the set. I think I got the Morphe set from Beauty Bay. I get most of my stuff from Beauty Bay because, yeah, it's easy. So that's what I do with my brows. Then I then conceal with a concealer brush. Once again, has product on it, but this is what the concealer brush looks like. This is also from Morphe. The writing on it has gone off, but it is from Morphe, so I use that. So there's two things I use to do my eyebrows depending on what look I'm going for. If I'm going for a more natural look, I use LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is a staple in everybody's makeup, everyone's makeup bag, so you can't go wrong with that. And then if I'm trying to look real schwanky, I use Revolution's Conceal and Define. This is my steez. It is creamy enough to give you a really good coverage, so I use that. In terms of my eyebrows, I know that they're not perfect, I know, but if you have any ideas of anything else I can use, that would be really great. I also use this this is not an a eyebrow pomade that I use. I use a this is, I think it's, what is this, Maybelline. So it's Maybelline's Eye Studio Lasting Drama eyeliner. The reason why I use this one is because it never dries out. So I used to use Anastasia Beverly Hills, and what is that, like £20 a pot for like a small pot, and I found that after a few uses it dries out very quickly. This has never, when I tell you, has never deceived me, never done me wrong. So that's what I use. I know that a lot of people don't like my eyebrows because they are sometimes too dark, but this is what I like at the moment. But if you have any other suggestions, hey, I'm open to it. Like, I'm not someone who is like, oh well, this is what I do and this is, I'm not changing it. There are some things I probably won't change, but that, like, if you can tell me there's about something else, I'm happy to try that out. I haven't tried anything out in a while, so that's what I do for my brows. I then go on to put on my primer. So the primer that I use is The Ordinary. This is the high adherence silicone primer, which I actually do need to put on now because I'm about to film another video after this. So I put that on my face and it feels like silk. When you put it on your face, it feels like silk. So this is what I use. I did used to use another one, and I think that is the NYX Honey Dew Me Up primer. It has a little gold flakes in it. That was also good too, but I just found that the silicone primer gives me more of a moisturized look, a moisturized feel. Like, I feel like my face is moisturized under my makeup, whereas the Honey Dew Me Up primer was very sticky when you put it on, which is good when in terms of like keeping your makeup on and setting that foundation for your makeup. However, I like the Ordinary primer better. So then we go on to foundations. So I have 3 foundations that I use that are my staples. Obviously Fenty Beauty. This is the one I use when I'm really trying to get glam, and I just only started using this, and I was skeptical at first because when I first started putting it on, it made me look real mad red and I was gonna cry. But this is the right shade for me. Shout out to my friend Nettie who put me on this shade, because if it wasn't for her I would have gotten another shade and I would have looked like a damn clown. So this is shade 470. So I only use this. This is like liquid gold, so I only use this for either filming like a really glam makeup look or when I'm going out and I'm trying to go all the way out. There was the foundation that I used before this was the Black Opal. Also again, my friend Nettie put me on this one too. I don't think she realizes how much things she's put me on. I think this one's called Ebony. I'm nearly out, as you can see. I really like this color. This color is exactly my match. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it's very, very thick and not lightweight at all. But if you want your face to be snatched, this is a cheap version you can get. You can also get it from Beauty Bay or Amazon, so that's one. And then the last one I use is probably the best foundation ever because it's the cheapest. What is it, like £6 or something? I'm probably exaggerating. Probably isn't £6. Probably it's under £10. I know that for a fact. But it is the Ordinary one. The Ordinary is really doing bits at this time, and I got the color 3.3N, which is very deep. But I actually think that this color, I think this is the darkest color that they have, and it is too dark for me, which is quite strange, huh? But yeah, it's too dark for me, so I need to go a little bit lighter. But sometimes if I just have to work with this. This one is really good because it's really, really lightweight. You don't need a lot of it, and it's for one of those ones where you just want to quickly just like hide a little bit of your imperfections and stuff. That's it. You can mix this with a concealer and it works really well, so I normally mix it with the Revolution concealer that I talked about before. So these two together, and then I get my right shade, and it is lightweight. You don't feel a thing on your skin. So for a natural day, I will put this one on. Setting spray. For setting spray, I use MAC Prep and Prime. This is my favorite one to use, but before this I used to use the what is it called? It is really gonna bother me if I don't remember it. Urban Decay setting spray. That setting spray is the bomb. Very, very good. So those are the two that I normally go in between. I like the Prep and Prime one because it dries really fast and it just feels lightweight, and yeah, it's good. So that's what I use. And then to set my face, before I actually go on to that, let's talk about the brush that I use to put on my foundation with. It's dirty again, it's got product on it because I've been using it. I don't want no one to send for me, but this is the Morphe G6 brush. When I tell you, it's a stippling brush, I believe, but when I tell you this brush is life, it is life. This, to just put everything on your face, to put foundation on your face, to blend in to make sure the concealer sets properly on your eyes. You could use this as well, but this, or to just literally just make sure the setting spray works into your skin. This brush is everything, so I would suggest everyone get one. I don't know where I got this from. It was either Beauty Bay or Cold Beauty. Might have been Cold Beauty, but Morphe's life. If you want brushes, and like if you're a new beginner in regards to doing makeup, get you some Morphe brushes. That's all I can say. Just get you some Morphe brushes because they really are the best, as far as I'm concerned. Next, setting. Oh, to also forgot. I just keep brushing through all of this and I keep forgetting, but the next brushing that I use to conceal my under eye with is anything I use to conceal, I use this. Anything I conceal on my face, I use Sigma. This is a Sigma brush, and it's the 4D HD Kabuki brush. This brush is soft. It's basically like a beauty blender but with actual brushes, with actual bristles in it. And I like that it's pointy because the pointy bit gets into corners, and it's literally 4 dimensions, so it really helps. If you have put on some concealer and you want to like literally like get to it and you put too much on it, you can always turn it around and go and use the other side. It's great to just carve what you need to carve in. I don't know if you noticed in my video that the boys did a voiceover on, I made my nose actually wider with this, so you have to be careful. It's not too pointy enough to get the precision, so what I use is the concealer brush first with my nose. That's what I should have done. I don't know why I didn't do it in that video, but use the concealer brush and then use this to just blend it all in. So yeah, then for setting powders, I'm nearly out, but I use Milani's Prep Set and Go transparent face powder. I swear by it. It's my staple. It never makes me look ashy. It never makes me look like a ghost. The flashback, there ain't no flashback, sis. And the brush that I use for that, once again, is another Sigma brush, and this is the Sigma Edge Kabuki F87. This honestly just gets the angles, so you can't. And a good thing about this brush is I actually don't need to dip this brush in anything, because look at this, there's still product in it. So this is how you know these brushes are they have really good standard bristles in them, which is also really good. Next is the NYX No Filter Sand Filter. I went to Canada and I went into a NYX store, and the makeup artist told me to try this, and since I've tried this, I will never be able to go back to anything else. I don't even use loose powders on my skin, but this is literally just a finishing powder to just get the face looking glistening and give you that kind of airbrushed look. I use this brush. I do have another brush like this that's smaller, but I can't find it at the moment, so I use this to wipe away my setting powder and then to apply this. And I also use it to apply, look at the packaging of this is actually disgusting, but I think I'd use this to get the eyeliner on my eye or to test some product on it. But this is Sleek, and this is the Sleek Bronze Block, and this is the Bronze Block in dark. To be honest, I still feel like it's not dark enough. It's not compatible enough for dark skin, but this is what it looks like, and it's got a mixture of colors in there, so I use that to kind of warm up my face. So that's the bronzer that I was using, and I still use occasionally, because it also gives me not only a bronze but it also gives me a blush look at the same time. But I needed something darker, so I have done a haul, which I will show in my next video, of the things that are new bronzer that I've got, so look out for that. So bronzer block. Lips now. Lips. So for lips, this is my staple at the moment. Obviously you can't go wrong with Carmex, so I like to put Carmex on my lips, and I forgot to put that on when I did my skincare, my little skincare thing that I just showed you guys. So put that on. Delightful. Right, so my favorite, I had a thing for dark lipsticks, but I stopped liking them after a while, because yeah, we're not doing that. It's not 2010 anymore. So 2010 to 2015, it's not cool anymore to wear dark lipsticks. Well, I don't like it anyway, not for me. But I don't have, really and truly, I would love to get a MAC lip liner, but my pockets and my savings won't allow me to get MAC chestnut lip liner, because it's expensive for a pencil. So instead of having a pencil, I use Dose of Colors, and this is Chocolate Wasted. This is my staple, because this thing It just lines your lips and makes them look real good. So I'll be continuing to use this as a lip liner instead of actually getting a lip liner. Then I don't actually know why I use this product, because it makes my lips tingle, and I just want to know if anybody else uses this. Does your lips tingle too? Because I don't know if I'm having an allergic reaction or what, but it goes away after like I put it on and then it goes away. But I just wanted to know if there's something in it. Is it just me? Just let me know. Anyways, so this is the NYX candy sticks, and this is in, I don't actually know what that says. I don't know what the color is. Small Please. The color is Small Please. This is the perfect pink that's not too light and not too dark. So it works. It almost falls under a nude color, I guess, for darker skin colors. If you want to look a little bit more natural. Oh, dropped all my brushes. But yeah, if you want to look a bit more natural, I'll go for that. And then I top it off. This is my favorite lip gloss. So there's two favorite lip glosses that I like. I also like this one because it's a lip gloss, but it also goes quite, it doesn't matte because it's not a lipstick, it's just a lip gloss or a glowy lip color, I guess, but it's creamy and I like it. Two other lip glosses that I like are Lime Crime, Wet Cherry. They really have outdone themselves with this one. This is called Unripe Cherry. Come on, yes. This one's called Unripe Cherry, and at first I thought it was too light for my lips, and I thought I was gonna look like a clown, and then I mixed it with those two other combinations previously, and it's the best lip combo ever. And then I have the MAC lip gloss. I'm running out, but that's why this is like gold dust. The difference is, the reason why I like Wet Cherry more than I like this MAC lip gloss is because the Wet Cherry one isn't sticky, and I hate sticky lip glosses. Like, we are not, once again, pre-2010. Like, we don't need sticky lip glosses in a whole 2020. Throw it away, please. So please, MAC, if you can do anything, could you please make your lip glosses more creamy, please? I beg. And then I'll be happy. So yeah, those are the products that I use. I know everyone really wanted to know, so that's why I thought I would share. Now on to my hair again. So I've let my hair sit for a little while. I'm gonna take it out now, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do my faux ponytail. Look at that, flopped. There's one bit here that's out, but I generally don't care about the back of my hair because, yeah, I don't care. You will see. Okay, right. So I'm gonna do more of an informal tutorial about how I actually make the ponytail. But basically, you get some hair and you just wrap it like I don't know if I can take it off and show you guys. Oh yeah, I can. Get off. So in order to make a fake ponytail, all you need is like one strand of this hair. So you can get like the Marley braiding hair, I think, or whatever hair you feel like suits your hair texture, and you loop it into one, and then you literally attach it like so. So it's like this, and the two straight ends are here, and then you open up the loop. You open up the loop, and you put the loop through, and then you pull. And just keep doing that until you get the desired look that you want. And then I just drag it all the way down. So that's how I made this. So I'm gonna try and see if I can do this so you guys can see. So you put it here, like so, see, like this, and then you twist it. You put it on like you would put on a hairband until it is secure. Probably can go around one more time. No, maybe not. And then what you do is you cover it until it's covering your hair. and then you twist. Hold on to it. Keep twisting until you tuck the tail down, and that's how you do a bun. Right? You can add an extra hairband if you want to, just in case someone try to run up on you. I don't know, but I just sometimes just to keep it there, because you know sometimes guys are quite inquisitive and they feel like, oh yeah, let me touch her hair, let me just yank it. You ain't yank it today, bro. So that's for the extra security. So it's pretty simple and pretty straightforward. And then you can either put your headscarf on again, but I need to do my edges, so that's what I'm gonna do. So you need a toothbrush, preferably one that you don't brush your teeth with, and you need it. And yeah, don't watch the dirt in it. We're not here for this. So this is what I normally do. I get the gel, the eco styler. I dip my brush. Well, first of all, I like to map out where I want my baby hairs to come from, which they only ever come from the same place, but I like to just brush the stray hairs out. And then you just dip your brush in. Oh, just missed that. And you just flat, and then you just swoop. You just swoop. You just swoop it like that. But I need more gel. I like my hair to be flat, like flat. Swoop it, and then you do the other side. It doesn't need to be perfect. Eco Styler is literally my staple because it literally it's just so flat. Then you just lay that there. I like to pull out hair from here and pull out hair from here because I like having a little bit of wispies. So I just put some gel on there and I comb it through with the toothbrush, and then I just, like I said, my hair is heat damaged at the front, so the curls are looking a little bad. I normally do baby hairs at the front, but I can't bother, like, let's just leave it alone now. It's not necessary. And sometimes I do like to, when my hair is too tight at the back, I just literally twist and have little fake wispies everywhere. Can't lie, it's fun. So that's what I do sometimes when I want to be hella extra, like hella extra, and it works. So we're gonna put our headscarf back on to let it lay. But this is it for my video. I hope you guys liked it and you liked that I've gone into detail about the things that I use, because I know that it can be confusing sometimes watching YouTube videos and you're like, well, what the hell are they using? You don't always want to go into the description box and read everything. Sometimes it's just good to you know, have those things, have them talk you through and explain why it is one of their favorite products and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm still going to link everything in the box if you guys want to watch it, and we can, yeah, go from there. Hope everyone's having a lovely day and they're keeping safe, because I know that even though things seem to be getting better, like it's still quite stressful, and I know a lot of people are scared to go outside, like me myself as well. So I hope everyone's keeping safe, and yeah, I'm hoping the situation gets better soon. So have a good day. Bye.